personal trainer and training nutritionist. So why are we here today? We're going to talk about high intensity interval training. Why? Because a lot of people are talking about it's very popular in the last few years. Many gyms are promoting it, and I see influencers promoting it even more every day. Okay, so what are we talking about? So what is high intensity interval training? High intensity interval training is a cardiovascular exercise based routine, okay, and it's usually around 30 to 45 minutes, and it comprehend and it alternate very high bursts of high intensity exercising to an active recovery. Okay, first of all, I want to say that most of the gym personal trainer influencer, they have no idea of what is high intensity interval training. They promote it for toning and for muscle building. High intensity interval training is not meant for toning or muscle building. Okay, if you're overweight and obese, obviously because you start losing weight and you start moving a bit more, you will tone up, but it's not for toning. All right. High intensity interval training has been invented for aerobic and anaerobic enhancement. Why? Aerobic is because it's for endurance, so it's based on cardio exercise. So we're talking about running, spinning, rowing, and so on, where we alternate, let's say, a minute of running at 80% of your max. So you're running as crazy for 1 minute, and then you alternate a rest period of 30 seconds where you're not actually stopping completely, but you're still running at 50% of your max. Okay? Anaerobic, why? Because if you do, like, let's say burpees or again rowing and stuff like that, and you're exerting a very high amount of effort in a very small period of time, this is a power exercise, so you're actually enhancing your anaerobic system. So your body will start to create more fiber, fast twitch fiber, in order to cope next time with this type of exercise. Okay, so what do I want to say today? So why it became popular? It became popular because it's quite effective in helping people to lose weight. However, you will lose weight quite quickly, but you also will lose muscle mass. So if you hear anyone saying to you, oh, let's do high intensity training to build more muscle because you're gonna get stronger and blah 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 blah, it's not for that. Okay? Don't believe it unless they're doing other type of exercise, which is not high intensity training, but it's probably a normal circuit. So most of the gym, they promote it as high intensity interval training, but it's actually, like, let's say 30 seconds on with kettlebell and weight workout and 20 seconds off. So it's not high intensity. High intensity interval, might be high intensity, but it's not high intensity interval training. So high intensity interval training is based on cardio. Running, spinning, rowing, jumping, and so on. Okay? So anything, even swimming, or where anyway you do a burst of exercising or of an exercise. So let's say you're swimming, you swim for 50 meters at your maximum, and then you do another 50 meters very slow, okay, where you recover. That's a high intensity interval training. So why and what is for? Okay, it's for weight loss. Why is effective? Because again, in 30 minutes you do a really high intense workout, you will burn calories, and if you're not eating too much, you will lose weight. However, if your calories intake is more than your calories expenditure, you'll be certain that you're not going to lose weight, right? It's very effective in people like overweight, obese, or not very motivated people, because it's a really short workout, usually 30 to 45 minutes. However, it's very hard, so you need to do a proper high intensity interval training. You are meant to go to failure after 30 minutes, so you need to be exhausted after 30 to 45 minutes. If you're not exhausted, it means you haven't done a really high intensity interval training. So what is study for is basically most of the study are taken as a sample group overweight and obese people, and as well some normal weight people. It's used to understand how it can help professional in helping people to lose weight. All right, it's beneficial for weight loss, but there is a decline in adherence of exercising because it's quite hard. Right, so people find hard to stay motivated, especially if there is no professional which is helping the people to do the exercise. So it's also very good for improving the aerobic and anaerobic system. So it will improve your endurance, your running speed, and your oxygen uptake. It's also very good to improve the capillarity of your muscle for oxygen transportation and mitochondrial density, and improve the enzyme reaction. So I will tell you a bit more about this. So basically, because we are doing a really high effort, your muscle will need to create more capillaries around your muscle to bring more oxygen, because your muscle, in order to work, to have the energy to do the exercise, will need more oxygen, and to bring more oxygen you will need more capillary, which will bring the blood full of oxygen. Okay, at the same time it's very good because it will increase your enzyme reaction. So your body, because it wants to adjust to the type of exercise, in the long term it will create more capillary, and it also will improve your enzyme efficiency reaction. So basically, reaction like glycolysis will happen faster and easier. Glycolysis is used to create energy in your body from the glucose. So it will take the glucose from the blood and will break it down, blah 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 blah, to the ATP, which is the currency for energy in your body. Okay, so what is for high intensity interval training? What is good for? It's good for increasing your endurance, to increase your capillarity. So again, because you will need more oxygen in your muscle, your body will create more capillaries to bring more blood vessels to bring oxygen to the muscle. It's very good for increasing your oxygen transportation and uptake, because again, you will create more capillaries. It will increase the enzyme reaction. Again, as I said before, you will need more energy. You need more energy to create this burst, this high intensity workout will require a lot of energy. So your body will want to create an efficient way to create energy. So it will improve your enzyme reaction. Another thing which I didn't talk earlier, it is that it's very good in overweight and obese people to modify your lipid profile. So it will help you to, let's say, decrease your cholesterol, so your bad cholesterol and your total cholesterol and your triglyceride. So why is that? This is not some magic, but we're talking just about you're overweight, obese, you start exercising and maybe dieting as well, you start losing weight, boom, you start to increase your lipids. That happens always. It's not because of high intensity training, but it's because you start moving more, exercising more, your body will be more efficient in many ways, it will need more energy, it will take the lipids from your blood, you will start losing weight, and you will reduce your total cholesterol. Another very good side about high intensity training is quite efficient in weight loss, and make you lose weight. So you will lose weight quite quickly, because it's even if it's a short exercise, so 30-45 minutes, it's very efficient because you can do it more often. So let's say you do 5 times a week, you will burn a lot of energy, and you will have an imbalance in calorie intake and calorie expenditure, and you will lose weight. Okay, what are the bad side about high intensity interval training? So it's not good for muscle building. So why? because it will increase your cortisol levels in your body, because the energy required and the type of effort is quite high. Okay, so your body will release a lot of cortisol in your blood in order to break down the tissue and increase your blood glucose and increase your energy efficient your system, okay, your energy system. So again, it's not very good for muscle building. You will probably most of the time lose muscle. However, if you're a bodybuilder or you're trying to increase your muscle mass, doing one high intensity training a week, I think it's not a bad idea. Why? Because again, you're increasing your vascularity in your capillaries around the muscle. So when you will do your resistance training, or anyway in the everyday life, your muscle will be a little bit more pumped than a normal person which is doing only resistance training. Why? Because you got more vessel around, so more blood, more volume. Okay. Another thing which is not very great for is that for normal weight athlete, it has been found to not decrease any lipids in your blood, so your lipid profile doesn't improve. If you're normal weight, you're already healthy, it won't change your lipid profile. Why? Because again, you're more likely to stay the same weight, you already have a quite good diet, you're already exercising, so you're not really increasing anything and decreasing your calories intake, so you won't lose weight, so your lipids profile won't improve. Another thing is that it has been found in many studies that people which has already a healthy weight, it won't actually decrease their body fat compared to another standard exercise. Why? Because when you're already normal weight, most of the the right way to lose weight is by controlling your diet more than your exercising. Of course, exercising is important, but we're talking about decreasing your calorie intake so you can lose weight. By only exercising, you won't lose weight, because if you're exercising, you're burning whatever calories you're burning, but your calories intake is more than what you spend, you will probably put weight on and you won't lose any weight. Okay? So for today, that's all. We have talked about high intensity interval training. If you need any help, I'm a personal trainer and a training nutritionist. I'm here to help, so please reach out. I'm very happy to help anyone. I love to help people and I love nutrition. So if you need help with meal plans, or if you have any condition like diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and you need help to control your lipid profile and your blood sugars, or any other chronic condition that you might have, I'm here to help and I will help you. I'm always ready to help anyone. Okay? I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it will help you to understand better what is high intensity interval training, and you won't let other people fool you on what is high intensity interval training, and they won't fool you like saying, oh, come with me, I'm sure you're gonna build muscle because I'm gonna make you do high intensity interval training. That's not the way. Also, if your personal trainer is telling you, oh, we're gonna do for the next 2 weeks high intensity interval training so you build muscle, maybe you need to change personal trainer. Okay? So anyway, I'll see you later. Love you all. Hope you enjoy it. See you.